A very good morning, children. So happy to invite you all and welcome you all for this new academic year 2020-21. I know you all are happy enjoying in your houses and with your family, but yet you must be bored within the four walls. And really, I'm so happy that I have come to your homes this way. And it's not only the students, I know the parents and the family members are also with us today. So welcome you all for this new academic session. So once again, before I start my lesson, children, I would like to congratulate each and every one of you all because your class was a wonderful and an amazing class. It kept me energetic throughout the year. I'm so happy that I have been again as a teacher for you all to teach English. So happy to be all. So before I go into the lesson, I would like to say that we have two textbooks for English. The first one is the Honeycomb, that is the reader, and the supplementary reader is an Alien Hand. That is your supplementary book. Then you have to buy three single rule 200 pages book. It could be the king size or the classmate or whatever, but it's a long book. And one will be used for classwork, the other for homework, and the next is for your subject enrichment. So you don't have to go outside to buy the books and all. Whatever is available in your house, please children, you utilize it, but you see to it that you write your notes so that you update yourself and you will be ready by the time we proceed to our classrooms and we begin our academic session there. So happy once again, children. So hope we are going to have like this on and off. We are going to meet like this, and let's do at least a chapter in a say in a week or 10 days, so that we can be in line with the portion and we'll be ready for the school. So children, today I want to start a new lesson, and the first lesson from the reader, the Honeycomb, is 3 questions. So the introduction part I would like to do. We have many aspirations and then we want to be the topper. Even a child, every child, dreams of being a topper or dreams of being something good or dreams of being recognized or dreams of being successful and all. But then we do have many questions in our life. We like to have so many questions to be asked so that these answers will be brought, and so we think that these answers will make us successful. So in this lesson, the 3 questions, it was written by Leo Tolstoy, and Leo Tolstoy was a Russian author. He has authored many books like The First Childhood, then War and Peace, then many others like Resurrection, and this particular thing, that is 3 questions, is an excerpt from What Men Live By. That was the book that he authored, and it is a small story is taken out from that portion. So today we will read, and not only that, we will learn about the 3 questions. Children, today when I finish the class, you please go back to the Diksha app, or you can log into the internet and see the NCERT. You can read the lesson there and you can understand and comprehend better. So I would like to go ahead with my lesson. So here there was a king, and this king, it had occurred one time that if I have answers for these 3 questions, then definitely I'm going to be successful and I will never fail. That is what the king thought. And do you know what are the 3 questions? I will tell you about it. Then he asked many things, and he asked his messengers. He sent around messages to the entire nation, and people around, the magicians, the wise men, everybody were called for, and he asked everybody the answer for these 3 questions. Now the first question is, what is the right time to begin something? And the second question, which people should he listen to? And the third question, what is the most important thing for him to do? So these are the 3 W's. That means, what is the right time to begin something? Then which people should he listen to? And what is the most important thing for him to do? So he thought, if I can get the answers for all these 3, I will never fail. I will always be successful, he thought. And so he went and asked so many people. And then one person said, "Yes, my king, my lord, you prepare a timetable and you stick on to the timetable, and I know definitely you will be successful." Then somebody said, "This world is so big, and you need a lot many people to help you out, the magicians, the doctors, the priests, and all of them can be formed as a council member." You know what's a council? Counselors are all, these wise men who are put together to give advices to the king. So somebody told him, advised him to have council of members so that he can have a good, he can be surrounded with the council of members who will give him advices now and then, and he can be successful. So there were many things that they've told, and somebody also told that, if you have to be successful, you have to know the future. Today we are, in this epidemic turned pandemic, that is the crisis which the entire world is, and that is the coronavirus crisis. Nobody knows even what tomorrow news will be. So they thought magicians are the best, and so they thought magicians are the right ones who will tell us about the future, but they also were confused, just like the magicians of today. Nobody could foretell about coronavirus, and so nobody could tell this king what will be his future. So he then decided that, come on, I will go to the woods. Do you know what the woods are? Woods is a small forest. It's a small forest. So he goes into the woods there. Now, before going into the woods, I would like to give you some of the new words, because it's an English subject and you have to learn about the new words, and then only I can proceed to this lesson. The first one is council. A council means a group of people chosen by, they are wise people who give advice to the king. And a counselor means the members of this council are called as counselors. The council spelling council, Council. And then you have the hermit, Hermit. A hermit means it's a noun because it's a person. And a noun is a name of a person, place, animal, or thing. And this person, hermit, is actually a simple person. He has a simple life, and he lives generally in the forest all alone, all by himself. And he is supposed to be a very wise man, because people come there or go to him for seeking advice about their future or about their life. Then you have the wood or the woods. It means the small forest. And the book says breathed heavily. See, when you run very fast, what do? You breathe heavily, you pant for breath. So when you do something very fast, or you carry a heavy load, so you breathe heavily. So that is breathe heavily. The next one is bed. This bed, B-E-D, bed, it's not the bed that we sleep on. It's small patches of ground, it's for the plants. Before we before we sow the seed or we put in the small sapling, we generally, soften the soil, and then we place the seed inside, and then we water it and put it out for sunshine and things like that. So bed is a small patch of ground for plants. The next thing is fainted. Fainted means to lose consciousness. Some of them, if you have no breakfast at home and you come to school, you know what happens in the assembly. Some of them faint, and then we take you feed or you drink some water, and then you become okay. So that is faint, or that is fainted. That means to lose consciousness. Then next we have the word seized. Seized means to take by force, took by force. Take something by force is seized. He seized my bag without my permission. That means taken by force. That is the meaning. So here we will go on with our lesson. I hope you are happy with the introduction. Today, children, you go back to the Diksha app or to the NCRT. If you don't have the reader, please log into that, read the lesson, and I will be right back with you. Thank you, children.